10 days ago, I made a theory about how Alastor is working for Lilith. With the release of episode 5 and 6 of Hazbin Hotel, there's some new info that makes the theory even more compelling. In this video, I'll discuss what Alastor's secret is and whether or not he made a deal with Lilith. So, during episode 5, we get a scene where Husk argues with Alastor. Husk is chained by Alastor since he owns him. However, Husk reveals that Alastor is on the leash to someone else too. We don't know why Husk knows Alastor's secret, but it's clearly extremely important because of how angry Alastor gets. So, what is Alastor's secret? Well, I believe that he's in a deal with or owned by Lilith. There's a bunch of information that adds to this theory. So first off, with how powerful Alastor is, whoever owns him has to be more powerful than him. Lilith fits the bill since she's the queen of hell. Perhaps they made a deal, which is why he's so strong. Maybe Alastor wanted control and power, so Lilith granted him these powers in exchange for him working for her. Secondly, both Alastor and Lilith disappeared at the same time 7 years ago. This was deliberately mentioned and highlights an important event happening on that date. Thirdly, Alastor showed up at the hotel in the pilot immediately after Charlie tried to phone Lilith. At the time, this seemed like nothing out of the ordinary. However, with the benefit of hindsight, it looks extremely suspicious. And lastly, the way Alastor acts around Lucifer is very interesting. They had never met previously, however Alastor knew a bunch about Lucifer and had a dislike for him right off the bat. As we saw in the episode, Lucifer and Lilith are at least separated or divorced. But Lucifer keeps his ring on, perhaps because he misses Lilith. Maybe once Lucifer became nihilistic, Lilith felt that he lost the spark that made her fall in love with him, so she left and didn't come back. It's quite likely that Lilith told Alastor a bunch about Lucifer, a bit like when divorced couples talk about each other behind their backs. Lilith told Alastor to go and defend the hotel, which Alastor does during the battle with the loan sharks. He even warns Mimsy, who is a friend of his, that if she messes with the hotel, he'll make life hell for her. This again reiterates how important Alastor's mission is. He's been ordered to take charge of the hotel and won't let anything get in his way. The song between Alastor and Lucifer, where they both basically act as father figures, also adds to this theory. During episode 1, Alastor described Charlie's backstory and how she has daddy issues. How does he know this? Well, he was probably told by Lilith. During the song in episode 6, Alastor basically acts like Charlie's father figure. It all just adds up. So, in conclusion, in my opinion, Lilith owns Alastor and sent him to guard the hotel, which is why he acts the way he does. If you're wondering what happened to Lilith, well, I think she's disguised as Rosie. There's a bunch of evidence for this, such as the way Rosie and Alastor interact and their designs. During episode 5, we also see a flashback where Lilith's face is oddly obscured. This looks near identical to how she's portrayed on the trading card, again hinting that the real Lilith is missing while Eve is disguised in her place. I'll link my original video in the description down below if you'd like to watch it. It's my favourite theory so far. I really think you'll enjoy it if you haven't watched it already. If you agree with my theory or have any thoughts of your own, I'd love for you to leave them in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching.